Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in here and logging into our webinar, which is about 5 technologies that could transform your logistics business. As you may know us from our previous webinars, we have been doing a lot of webinars around different technology domains. Today, we chose this topic because technology in logistics is probably one of the hottest areas and an area where a lot of opportunity still exists. Moving forward, I'm going to take you through a journey of different technologies, and we'll also touch upon some of the varied use cases and how different companies have been using technology to make their logistics operations better. We will also end up the session looking at one of the products that Mindbowser has created and really can help your logistics journey to accelerate into the technology domain. So I'll just right away jump to the topic. In the meantime, I'd just like to add that if you find any questions or anything that you would like to ask us during the course of the webinar or anytime later as well, you can feel free to put in your comments into the comment box and we will be able to take up the questions from there. So moving right straight away, I will go on to the first and the foremost technology trend currently. So mobility is one of the biggest trends that has, I would say, completely changed the landscape of logistics in the last decade or so. As per that mobile maturity survey, mobile first is now the preferred option for 50% logistic companies. That being said, I would like to put a bit of a show upon what and how mobility works. So, mobility can play a key role to transform logistics operations. It can be the process where you will be able to, pursue online orders. You may be able to connect with your customers on the go. You may be able to, track your fleet, delivery tracking, and everything. So, mobility is the first and foremost and remains the leading trend that transforms logistics. So some use cases that I've put together, like online orders. Customers can place orders directly through your app with simple steps. So gone are those days where user had to really connect to you or call someone or go onto your website or search about you or even go physically to your office. Today, everything is more about Uberization of the complete operations that we have been working as well with our clients. And we are able to deliver a complete end-to-end online order quoting as well as order tracking mechanism. The next biggest trend with mobility you would see is delivery tracking. So again, the user is able to track their products, their fleet right from the office till the extent of reaching the packet to the destination as well as anything in between. And then you can do a fleet management. Then you can do payment integration. Again, one of the key areas where what people have found is that once they've put payment integration into the application itself, payment cycles have really reduced drastically because payments being on the mobile itself gives a more room for a impromptu payment from any customer. So payment integration has been one of the biggest boon as well that mobility has brought along. The second trend that I would like to showcase here is Internet of Things. Now, Internet of Things, a recent survey by GT Nexus and Capgemini found that 70% of retail and manufacturing companies have already started IoT project in their supply chain and logistics operations. So that shows you the extent, the way IoT has really moved into everyday work and has been able to transform things that had been done in a certain way in the past. Internet of Things is changing the very definition how delivery and fulfillment companies are conducting their operations today and is helping logistics company to optimize how people, systems, and assets work together and coordinate their activities. A few use cases that have come to foray are inventory management through Internet of Things, like putting beacons throughout the inventory and be able to track the items that come in or go out or be able to find items within with indoor navigation are one of the key areas with inventory management. Then employee monitoring, so using beacons which are as thin as cards that a person can carry as an iCard could come be very handy to be able to track your employees throughout the area or throughout the geography that you have defined. Then asset tracking, like putting sensors on the assets so as to be able to accurately estimate their position within a warehouse, so as to again less time wasted in tracking or looking around to find out the packets you are looking for. Flight safety, such as advanced sensors which are employed by many flight monitoring systems, can detect changes in temperature, light, or shock events, and helps to ensure that immediate action can be taken. So they're able to trigger a flow of events, not only just an alarm, but a complete backend that can support such installations. And then energy management, like IoT tools that can monitor and enable decision making about the use of fuel, light, heating, cooling, and be able to collect metrics so as to be able to make better decisions as a fleet owner or as a uh, warehouse owner. Wearable technologies are being used as well, deployed, such as glasses, which can significantly increase speed and reduce human error in warehouse order picking process. So these are the two technologies that are really, I would say, leading the pack: IoT and mobility, that currently, are day by day becoming more and more common, more and more sophisticated as well. I'm now going to take up a few technologies that are not so mainstream, but still are making a mark, and they're probably something that you will witness in the time to come. One of the key areas is chatbots, where a study conducted by Gartner indicates that by 2019, requests for customer support through consumer mobile messaging app will exceed requests for customer support through traditional social media. So that shows, how the the connection, the expectation of the customers are really increasing to be connected to the brand. So customers today do not probably want to go to different platforms or different things. They probably want you to be there to be able to help them, and that's where chatbots come in. So already many companies are using chatbots to automate tasks such as booking tickets, ordering food, requesting a ride. But I think 2016 and 17 has been a great turning point in increasing the acceptance rates of chatbots. And for logistics companies especially, we've seen that chatbots have the potential to offer a better supply chain visibility to their customers. So customers are now able to place an order, like the shipments, ask for support, everything via chat, where they could just feel that they are talking to a real person, but actually they could be talking with a bot. Customer support is one of the key areas that has poised for a big change, a revolutionary change with the advent of chatbots. Now, currently, if any logistics company has to put in hundreds of people for the kind of support they're providing, this could drastically decrease the dependence of human potential could drastically decrease with the advent of chatbots, and chatbots can easily connect with customers and be able to answer the queries when and when required. New orders can be placed directly by interacting with the bot. So again, it's a good touch point where your customers can connect and be able to place their order, be able to check out different offerings, be able to place the customizations request and everything. Then order tracking, again, customers can just track their order with the by chat. So it becomes really very handy and easy for the customer. The next technology I'm going to tell you is something you don't really see on the ground, but you really see it flying high. So drones, as per BI Intelligent estimates, around 2,000 people per square miles say that they would pay more for same day delivery. So that's the kind of convenience that drones bring to the logistics business. Today something could have taken time for planning, time for finding economies of scale, time to really making sure that delivery times can be optimized, can just change with the advent of drones, and they are already doing it. Like you may have heard all around Amazon drones delivering packets, but drones is something that is going to become more and more mainstream and sophisticated in terms of technologies such as machine learning, AI, technologies such as image processing are going to really trigger the growth of drones. So drones can not only be used for delivery, but also for inspection, for review, and anything which required a lot of effort otherwise. Transportation consolidation could definitely be done, and that is considered as one of the best solutions that drones bring together, where it not only saves space and time, but also consolidate the complete freight, the supply chain, and reduce overall costs. Drones can also open new areas of growth, such as really opening the geography that is possible to deliver, really reaching out to remote areas where human supply could have been difficult. So these are some of the key areas that drones really open up for the logistics business. My fifth and last is probably one of the most dreamy as well, because that's something still in works, but I believe that personally I would say that by 2020 self-driving vehicles should become a reality. A lot of work has been currently being put in, and again, currently, like a recent survey just mentioned, 42% of manufacturers and retailers would like logistics companies to have some knowledge and expertise of driverless vehicles. So that's something in 2017 people already have expectations from you guys. Now you can think after 3 years what will happen. So self-driving vehicles, definitely brings in a lot of efficiency, a lot of uh, cost cutting on the overhead costs, and of course safety. So these are some of the major areas that self-driving vehicles happen to solve and could really change the face of the industry. As I mentioned, the five technologies that I've taken, I could revise here a bit. It's mobility, IoT, self-driving vehicles, chatbots, and drones. So that being said, I've tried to put an order that basically goes around the technology that starts from the basic technology, right from mobility to self-driving vehicles. So while you are taking a decision on the technology that you are currently in, or the kind of technology you would like to put in yourself, I believe it's a nice linear curve that your company has to take from one space to another. So you can easily find yourself, if you are mature, that you are already taking up drones or self-driving vehicles, or you are currently where mobility and IoT is currently being explored. And gradually the technology curve can increase for you and help bring in more efficiency. There are other emerging technologies as well, which I have not yet covered in detail, but I would just like to mention as well, such as robotics, cloud computing, augmented reality, virtual reality. I would like to really mention a bit about virtual reality here, because this is something that do not directly impact the supply chain, but it can be something that can be very fruitful for your business. Like it can be something which can be used for marketing, for training, and for a way to really connect with your customers. So virtual reality has its own niched area where it can help you, not directly impacting your top line, but can really increase your bottom line. That being said, I would like to take up few case studies that have been, one of the successful attempts to change logistics business with technology, like Flexport application. So Flexport is delivering global logistics through the application. They are providing an access to global network of logistics service provider, easy to use software, and industry experts on call. Flexport has increased the volume of goods shipped by 16 times over a year, and company just caused $1 billion in merchandise moved this year. So Flexport is kind of a company like Uber, where they do not really have to invest too much into operations, or into the cost consuming vehicles, but they really invest their money into technology and are able to really scale up. Then another mentioning worth case study is of Uflex, who have been using Bluetooth Low Energy Beacon implementation to come up with optimizations around finding objects, managing inventory real time, and location tracking inside the warehouse. With deployment of beacons, the effort involved in inventory management has been found to be reduced by almost 80%, and the company estimates the number of customer complaints are projected to go down by 40%. So that's the kind of technology optimizations that these companies have been able to achieve. Of course, it does not happen within a day, but gradually, as the technology implementation matures, the return on investment is very evident. So I believe you would have enjoyed being with me here today till now, and you would have been fascinated with the kind of technology that you see here. Of course, it all starts with baby steps, and you know you want to start with something probably. So I would like to introduce here a few solution accelerators that Mind Browser has built, and that can really get your implementation started right from day one, like our technology turnkey solutions. So what we've done with solutions is created accelerators where you can have some functionalities right from day one implemented for you, and you can then customize and you can add on very easily, like mobile applications. So we have a ready application that a lot of clients are already using it, and it has all the functionalities such as being able to view schedule, payments, instructions, GPS, being able to track fleet, and everything is inbuilt already, and the ready product is available. Another ready product that we have built for logistics industry is uh, asset tracking using QR code. So all of your inventory throughout the world can be tracked by putting a QR code on the object, and then anyone throughout the world having a mobile application can track that QR code, and you would know where it is, or the person would know the complete supply chain that it came through. So this is the power of technology again, where a small thing, as small as a cricket bat or a baseball, to anything large such as a car can be tracked by these QR codes. This is how the dashboard of a QR code implementation look like. And you can easily create those QR codes for any object within your office. Just stick it around, and that's all. So you can connect with us for any questions or for a free demo of any of our solutions. This is our contact number 408-786-5974. You can also email us to contact@mindbrowser.com, and you can even check us out on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn. These are some of the companies that we have worked with in the past and worked on their supply chain, like Pepsi, Groupon, eTech Tracker, JP Logistics. So you can feel that you are safe in our hands because we have got a lot of experience, and we're more than happy to serve you. In regard, you get any question about this webinar after watching it, feel free to reach out to us. Again, I'll put it back on our contact details. Feel free to contact us on our email or through our website. We are available all the time and happy to serve you. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day ahead.